We are the Majestics, and we here in Miami,
Florida. I'm Lisa J.
And I'm Noah James.
It's a different Noah James when we're in Florida, specifically Miami. You having a good time?
I'm ecstatic. Tampa was lit. Orlando was crazy. Miami was just inspirational.
Yeah.
Like Murs was right. He's like, you don't come out here and kind of find your tribe. And I was like, for real? I was like, word. And he was correct.
Yeah, I know you a lot more. Your music resonating with people, and a lot of people coming talking to you and connecting with you, and it's very different on the road.
Yeah.
Like the energy and meeting just the different people, and a lot of times it's their first time. You know what I mean? So it's like we've obviously been doing this for so long. It's nice to meet people who this is a new energy for them. You know what I mean? Which gives us a new energy and makes us appreciate and really you get to see from the outside looking in a little.
It's kind of crazy because we've been hitting the road for so long. I think COVID just got our minds stuck.
Yeah, and COVID changed everybody.
Because we wasn't we were so used to touring and being outside of Cali so much that this wasn't a thought of man, my message isn't coming as clear as where I'm from, but outside it is. And I'm but that's how it always been.
Yeah,
that's why I always left.
Mm-hmm. At home, we have a different impact.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Very different impact.
Of course, your music is impactful, but then us in the community is kind of not one is more important than the other, but in one way is more than the other.
Yeah, but I took
places.
it that.
Yeah.
I think I finally coped with that.
Yeah.
I finally okay, in my community, my job is this.
Yeah.
You know, but outside of it, I'm this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And how do you? Is it not? I guess not balanced, but how do you feel about turning one thing on at home and turning one thing on out on the road, or is it even a turn on, or you know what I mean? Is it a transition or anything?
It's more just a focus thing,
Yeah.
At home, I probably throw more events for others than myself.
Yeah. We don't book you too many shows at home.
Yeah. Release parties.
Yeah, of course, important birthday
stuff.
parties.
Yeah, I do that at home, where it's more community based or more you get the vibe and chill, not too much performative, more just.
But out here, man, these people just.
Oh shit!
They're I want to see you in stadiums.
Yeah.
It's.
I want to see you in stadiums. Promoters are telling me, a promoter have never ever said this, but me have said this to other artists. I can help you find your fan base.
Yeah.
I have said that.
Yeah.
To other people, it actually helped them find their fan base.
And I think you've even done that without even telling them.
Yeah.
You were just I'm going to book this person for this show with this people or here and there because it'll help with their fan base. And it's you've just kind of just done it type of thing.
Yeah, man. I got to credit Murs. I'm pretty much doing what Murs did, with us, and to put us in the right place, in the right spots to where people are listening to me.
Yeah.
People are quoting lyrics that I would never think. Amir Moore, the dude said, turn a butterfly into a dragon. He said, bro.
Yeah. Lyrics are resonating.
Yeah.
And I feel too, the last tour was right after pandemic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So obviously you have way more music.
I think that's too.
The catalog is very immaculate, very majestic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's you simplify your writing, but it's still technical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're very intentional with your music, so it's now on the road, it's every song is
client. Women.
Yeah.
Whoa. Dude, what the OG said, he said God gifted y'all love and y'all using it right. I'm yo.
Yeah.
And Murs is yeah. And his brother, same thing. He said, hey, nigga, And look, man, it's beautiful. Every show been that. Like, I'm already coming back. I'm already
building with people.
Yeah, like homies that I know that make this type of music. Yeah, you would thrive in the scene. The lady said, she said in Miami yesterday, she said, I brought my friends that never been to a hip hop show because what they think of hip hop is what they don't like about hip hop. So she trying to describe this type of hip hop, like the Murs, the evidence, the atmosphere and all of that. And she said, when you came on, she said, this type of hip hop is a hug.
Yeah. She said, she was told her friend, like, this type of hip hop is like you getting a hug from hip hop, and like she was like, telling them the positive stuff, and then she was all like, when Noah went on, like he validated her.
Like she said,
like he validated her, and like he's of course talking about love and like self-healing and everything, and then she was just like, you validated me of like what I was trying to tell my friends, because she said she's been listening to Murs since she was like in high school or whatever.
Going to his concerts in Santa Fe. From near New Mexico, where we were just at Mia Wolf.
Yeah.
And now she's in Miami, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like
And Murs always said like he's just another option, like another hip hop option. You know what I mean? And that's why it gets so over like crowded with the basic mainstream, because that's what they're pushing. That's what the mainstream is pushing. These messages and agendas, but it is also like you could be a secondary option, a third option, a fourth option of hip hop for people. You know what I mean? Like because people want to say with hip hop like it's dead, it's whatever. It's only about this, it's only about that. But then it's like if you dig and you look for it, there's people in there that is gonna have a message and music that you like. I would rather listen to this. You know what I mean? I could still rage out or whatever, or I could still turn up, but the chorus I want to recite, and the lyrics I want to recite, and I could still drink and do whatever and turn up to it, but it's still a positive message.
Yeah, but it has to be made.
You
can't be scared to make it because you don't want to feel like an option. You want to feel like the main thing. So be the main thing.
Yeah.
You only an option in a good way. Like you might not want this pancake mix, but you want this pancake mix. You might not want this. But
it's like that analogy. It's like if you're on the shelf, your people will come and buy you. You know what I mean? Like there's we go to the grocery store and there's a bunch of cereals, a bunch of vegan options, non-vegan, this and that, and it's like the shopper is gonna go and get that one if that's the one they like.
But like I think this time on the road, our brand and everything has come together, and it don't even look, it's all the way together. Like from the branding to the merch, to the message, to where it's all like it's so cohesive with who you are and what you're doing, and I think it resonates now. Especially outside of California a little bit, let's say SoCal, because Central Cali and North Cali is love, but SoCal is just, I remember Glasses Malone says SoCal is when you want to make it in movies.
And
not music. He said movies.
Yeah.
But if you want to make it in music, you got to go to the East a little bit. You know what I mean? I remember when he said that at a conference. He said, and I'm like, damn. And then I like go to the East Coast, but I mean like go to the DMV. Go to Florida, go to Philly, like go to the Midwest. And I'm like, shit, I'm about to go to Fargo, Minneapolis, Nebraska, Boulder, Salt Lake. Like, man, I get it. I truly get it now, but I think because our brand is all on point. And this trip to the Southeast was spectacular. 10 out of 10.
Yes.
10 out of 10. It was like,
I feel it.
Yeah, I feel it, man. Thank you, Murs. You was right, motherfucker. You was right.
You are valid for what you tell us.
Yeah.
All right. I know you feel bad, but it's okay. I'd rather hear from you.
You ain't worse than Willie Dale. Yeah, you ain't worse than Willie Dale Allen. My granny would tell me the motherfucking truth straight up, and know that it's not meant to hurt my feelings, but it is meant to light a fire underneath my ass.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for that. Like, I take criticism beautifully. Beautiful. Shout out to Steve Rifkin. Shout out to Murs. Shout out to my granny. Shout out to a lot of my OGs that blessed me with a lot of dope ass knowledge and hard knowledge. Not harsh, just hard wisdom that make you feel like you're not living up to your potential. That's great.
Yeah. That's
great, and I'm thankful for that. Yeah. So, yeah.
Don't take it as an attack. You know what I mean? Like, because they could just not tell you anything.
At all. Let your ass just wither away.
Yeah. Let you, continue with chasing, it's chasing in a circle or, you know what I mean, type of thing. So.
For real. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Been very majestic. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Orlando. Thank you, Tampa, Orlando, Miami. We be back soon. Mm-hmm. Appreciate you, Willie. The New World Brewery, the Conduit, and Gramps. Yeah, and we are the Majestics.
I'm Lisa J.
And I'm Noah James. Oh.
Miami.
Good one.